Man United's Paul Pogba tells Man City he will choose different club. Paul Pogba has reportedly told Manchester City he will move elsewhere when his contract expires this summer. Sportsmail exclusively revealed last week that Manchester United's rivals were interested in signing the want-away midfielder with the World Cup winner set to become a free agent in July. But it appears Pogba is not prepared to swap United for City as there is an offer on the table from a different club which he prefers, according to The Athletic. The report claims that Pogba's team have let City know that he does not intend to join them, although there hasn't been a final decision. The 29-year-old is almost certainly set to leave Old Trafford when his current contract runs out with his second spell at the club, following a then-world record transfer fee of £89 million in 2016, not going according to plan. Pogba has failed to deliver and struggled for consistency as the Red Devils have continued to underperform following the departure of Sir Alex Ferguson. During his second period, the Frenchman has flirted with a move to Real Madrid, but their interest has waned as Pogba's impact at club level has dwindled, although they have been long-term admirers. City manager Pep Guardiola is looking for a central midfielder to replace the versatile Fernandinho, who is likely to exit when his deal expires this summer. Pogba was among those on the shortlist at the Etihad, although City are unable to make a formal approach until the end of the season, while foreign sides have been free to formally sound out a move since January. Former Liverpool midfielder and now pundit Jamie Redknapp encouraged a deal between Pogba and City on Sunday. "It would be an incredible move," he told on Sky Sports. "It would be one I wouldn't have seen coming. You have to weigh it up. On a free transfer, he'd have a point to prove because he's taken a lot of stick at United. There's a few times I've watched games between United and City and Guardiola always goes over to have a bit of dialogue. He obviously respects him as a player. There was talk a few years ago that he might have gone for him. No matter what you say about Paul Pogba, it's a free transfer, high wages of course, but that's not a problem for Man City. You would take him in a heartbeat. He adds a lot to this team and I think he'd be hungry to come and show what he can do. He lives in the area. I think it would be an incredible move. It would be a brave move, but I'd love to see that in the Premier League. I think it would make sense all round. He would have to be completely different to the player we've seen at United, that's a fact. He'd have to play a lot more like he does for France. I think it's a no-brainer. He scores goals, he adds so much to the team." However, his fellow pundit Jamie Carragher disagreed as he criticized Pogba for a lack of effort on the pitch. "I wouldn't go anywhere near him," he said. "You win the league every year, you get 95 to 100 points every year. He doesn't work hard enough as the other players. If Pep could get it out of him, fantastic, there's no doubt there's ability, no one has ever doubted it. But when you see the creative players City have, Foden, Bernardo Silva, these type of players who are brilliant players and don't stop running, working from minute one. That's what makes Manchester City what they are. They're a great team, brilliant manager. I'm not doubting his quality, but he does not work hard enough. When you see him in a France shirt, or at times for Manchester United, unbelievable quality. Does special things at different times. But we're still 6 years in, and we're still talking about his best position, who can get the best out of him." Meanwhile, Micah Richards sided with Redknapp and said he could see Pogba slotting in the blue half of Manchester. "He does work hard," Richards argued. "He's in a team at Man United where they have no structure. If you look at the way Man City play, they win the ball high up. So when we're talking about working hard, all he needs to do is 5 or 10-yard sprints with the rest of the team. They all go as a team. He would fit into this team."